Hello and welcome everybody to Atomic Radio Hour. We are the show that dives into the wreckage that is post-apocalyptia. I'm your nice host, Declan.
And I'm your naughty host, Vince. Welcome to the Christmas special, everybody.
Welcome. So Vince, how are you doing?
I'm a little sick.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice. Your register is a little bit low.
That's my rap name is Lil Sick.
Lil Sick? I thought it was low register.
It could be either.
So, you guys have me here on the forefront of the intro because, as I promised back in the Halloween times, you get your second gift of the year, which is me talking about the lore. So, do you want to dive right in? Do you want to keep talking a little bit, kind of warm up here?
I think we should plug something quick.
Sure, let's go for it.
Tonight, December 22nd, tonight at 5 p.m., Declan and myself will be streaming on Twitch. The link will be in the description. We will be streaming Fallout 1. We will try to do it in its entirety. We will try to blast through that game as fast as we can while still having fun.
I'm really excited because, as the audience probably knows, I've never finished Fallout 1. So I'm really excited, yeah.
It's going to be fun. I know it's going to be a lot of fun. I've also never streamed anything, so...
Yeah, I've only streamed, like, twice, and it was back in high school, and it was before, like, streaming was popular, so none of the tools were really good.
Yeah, what did you stream?
On Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, it was on an old account that is buried in the dust.
The only time I ever streamed is when I woke up in the morning and took a piss, and one time when... I thought that was funny, alright? You couldn't even give me a fucking courtesy chuckle.
Haha.
Thanks, great. Yeah. When Facebook first did Facebook Live, when I still used Facebook.
Oh, yeah. You, like, were cooking that one time.
Yeah, and I thought, how dumb is this that people will tune in? So I was boiling water for pasta, and I just filmed that and started yelling. I was like, ah! And, like...
There were, like, a couple handful of people there. I remember I joined in.
Yeah, I was like, you're all fucking stupid for clicking. Like, why would you click on this? Like, why would you click on anybody going live that you know? What, like, on Facebook?
Yeah, on, like, if you're in a dedicated streaming position, then that's fine. You are going there for that service. But if you're on Facebook, what do you really need to be that close to the people you're marginally friends with?
Yeah, like, are they streaming Minion memes? Like, what are you doing?
Ouch.
Like, that's why I don't even go on Facebook anymore. It's all Minion memes and moms in their 40s who are in loveless marriages and are addicted to wine.
Yeah, that's yeah, not gonna stop you with that one.
But let's get into this lore. I have no clue what's going on. I'm a little sick.
So, since you are the naughty host, I was going to get you a piece of coal for Christmas, but you know, in this wasteland apocalypse, coal really isn't an option. So,
okay.
I'm going to be talking about Poseidon Energy.
Oh, that's a decent segue.
Yeah. So, Poseidon Energy was a pre-war energy company that operated a number of oil rigs and factories, refineries, gas stations, power plants, anything in the segment of generating power. So, they had their eye on fossil fuels and all that during the resource war. They were an influential corporation before the war, and they had ties to a bunch of other projects that were military grade that people generally didn't know about. Even having ties to the Enclave.
I was going to ask you about that. Let's hear some more.
Yeah, so the Poseidon Energy actually owned the oil rig that the President and the Enclave escaped to during the Great War. So that's an important link there. One thing that I found interesting while I was reading up on them was they actually had a prototype for like an internet for communicating between the oil rig and other Poseidon like plants throughout throughout America at the time.
Really?
Yeah, it like never took off because, you know, world exploded, but they actually had like a networked communication system.
Huh.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting.
No shit, that's in Fallout 2?
I'm not sure what game that is. I think it's Fallout 2.
Because I don't think Poseidon Energy, I could be wrong, we're going to find out tonight, is referenced until, I don't think Poseidon's referenced until Fallout 2.
Yeah, I believe that's correct.
But like I said, I could be wrong.
Yes. So, the company owned a bunch of energy power plants. We've seen them in games, but the most notable ones are Helios 1 in the Mojave, the Poseidon Energy Plant, and the Poseidon Turbine in Boston. There's also a handful of Poseidon locations in Fallout 76. So, a little bit of like background on their name. Poseidon was one of the Greek gods. He was the god of the sea, as well as horses and earthquakes. So,
Wait, say that again?
Horses and earthquakes.
And the sea.
And the sea, of course.
What
as
the fuck do horses have to do with the sea?
I don't know.
Like, oh, that's Tim, the lord of fucking tuna fish sandwiches and the trumpet. Like,
I don't know. Mythology is weird, dude. But,
you're not wrong.
His, like, holy symbol, if you would, is a trident. And, Poseidon was kind of used as, like, this, brand for all of their watery businesses, like all that black water, called oil. But they also used other Greek symbols for their projects. So, Archimedes from the Archimedes 1 laser strike system. Archimedes 2 from the laser strike system that was operated by the Seafinder. They also have Nemine. It is a subdermal ballistic armor implant that you can get in New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix, which is the other armor implant. And I don't know how to pronounce this one because I never found this, but Samil.
Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. Samil.
Yeah, the Samil plasma rifle. Must have been unique. I don't recall ever getting that one. So there's also a literal crap ton of Poseidon projects that were content for Van Buren. So they had a mining robot. They had a laser pistol called Apollo. A plasma spear called Ares, which is fucking rad.
Oh, that's tight.
They had a thing called Argos, which was a slave robot.
Wait, who's Odysseus?
Odysseus in actual mythology.
No. I'm reading the wiki right now along with you. It says
Odysseus,
Argos was a slave robot for Odysseus.
It was an AI in charge of a prison.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I did a little research on Van Buren once because I was going to do that for the lore. That's the prison that you come out of. There's a giant fucking it's like a prison crab walker, like from, remember, you didn't play Halo, did you?
Not really. Oh wait, but
a scarab? Remember the scarabs?
No.
They're like giant tank that looks like, the giant tank looks like a four-legged spider.
Maybe.
Whatever. It has something to do with that. So sorry, go on.
There was also a railgun called Artemis, a advanced power armor set called Athena, and a dog used in the Denver City Police Department called CRBS.
Cerberus.
Cerberus, yeah, isn't that cute?
That's adorable. I love it.
Yeah. There's Heracle's Power Fist, Hermes armor, which is an advanced combat armor. Of course, Odysseus, like we already mentioned, and there was a thing called Trident, which was a fusion generator used to power vaults and other isolated settlements.
Good shit.
Yeah, that is all of the heavy stuff that I have for you. But what experiences do you have with Poseidon in the games? Do you have anything notable?
Nothing super notable. I automatically think about help me out here. The Seafinder.
Yeah, the Seafinder is really interesting. That was something that I was like pleasantly surprised to learn about when I first played New Vegas.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it's like, oh, a child had this.
Yeah, like that was so fucking cool. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go on.
Something that I really liked about the Poseidon, like, kind of, like, hidden quests in New Vegas was, if you do an idiot build, you can just go into that power room and be like, I'm a big idiot, and, like, you pass all the checks. There's, like, a way that you can do it with a low intelligence build that they just, like, let you through, because you're too much of an idiot to understand anyway.
Really?
Yeah, that was really fun.
Huh. I don't ever remember doing a friggin' idiot run.
Yeah, because it's not really economical.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Because intelligence is the best stat.
Yeah.
And in New Vegas, followed close by charisma.
And then luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just whatever's the rest.
Yeah.
So that's what I have on Poseidon Energy.
Cool.
Is there anything that you would like to talk about, my good sir?
No, not really. I just some Christmassy shit if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to talk about the holiday season.
All right, let's hear it.
No, you.
Well, as a young Jewish boy, we would often sit around the menorah and play dreidel.
Sounds awfully authentic.
Yeah. Tell me, kid who I went to Catholic school with, what tales of Christmas do you have?
There's nothing that's like super notable, if I'm being real. Like, all my Christmases are like just kind of like chill. Like, it's just like the family kind of it's always like the same to do. Like, oh, we get up in the morning, or like on
Whoa, the morning. Slow down.
Yeah, I am going to slow down. I'm going to back up, turn back the tape a little bit. We always would go to church on the night before, like back when we were in Catholic school. And like, that's church, whatever. But then, after we didn't do that, we started doing the Christmas Eve, like, get-together. Mm-hmm. Which we kind of like did for like us and friends of the family and like just people like we appreciate throughout the year. And that like has kind of gotten bigger and bigger every year. And like as we meet more people and enrich our lives with human contact, we just invite more people to that. Like you've gone to it a few times.
Yeah, I remember there was one time where your grandmother and I had a conversation for at least half an hour, and then I saw your grandmother a few months later and she had no clue who I was.
Yeah, sounds about right. So, if that speaks to the volume of people that usually show up to this shindig, it's enough to forget people that you're talking to.
Yeah. I was like, hey, Declan's grandma, and she's like, hi, and they walked away. I was like, all right, good to see you too.
She's probably busy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's
woman.
going on. I just started walking around.
But, yeah, it's always a big to-do, so that's always fun. Especially for the kids, because for any of the younger children that come, we have a little thing where this local guy that like dresses up as Santa comes through and like gives out like little like books and like coloring books and stuff. So
who is that guy?
I can't out him. I'm sorry. So yeah, other than that, like we would then like get up like in the morning to afternoon, whenever is like enough. We like to sleep in on Christmas because we never have time to sleep in throughout the year otherwise. So we just get up, do like the present thing. We'd always make an Irish breakfast.
So whiskey?
No, like traditional like Irish meats. Yeah, I know. I fell right into that trap.
What's the traditional Irish meat?
Like black and white pudding.
Oh, I thought you were just
Irish
gonna say
sausage.
potatoes.
No.
What's an Irish sausage?
An Irish sausage?
Is it just fucking lamb intestine filled with whiskey?
No. Have you never had Irish sausage?
No.
Know what? I'll save some for you this time. I'll put it right next to the gravy you forgot to pick up.
That's gone. That shit is gone.
So, we do that. We usually have like a little like glass of champagne, like haha, holiday season. So there was alcohol. You're right. But then we go to my grandmother's and do my mom's side of the family's like Christmas morning. And then later on in the evening, we go have dinner with my dad's side of the family. So it's like a big family to do. And it's usually exhausting, and I take a nap halfway through the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just sounds like a lot of work. My favorite Christmas pastime is get up stupid early and then go back to bed right away, get up at like 9, give out presents, and then just go, okay, that was fun. You want to eat cookies and quiche? Yeah, it's 11 o'clock, nap time.
Yo, I'm ready for a breakfast quiche, my dude.
Dude, I haven't had cheese in such a long time that I'm like...
You're jonesing for that quiche.
No, not even. I'm just afraid I'm going to take a bite and be like, ugh. I'm afraid it's going to rock my stomach to the 9th dimension.
The 9th dimension?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about what goes on there.
That's like 3 past the 6th.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Well, damn.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So you don't do anything special otherwise?
Nah, dude. Christmas is whack.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've never gotten, maybe when I was a kid and Christmas still had magic to it.
Yeah.
I would partake in the merriment, but I don't know. I think Christmas is kind of like the Star Wars movies.
Please explain.
It's cool and everybody likes it, but like it's really lame. Like, I like Star Wars. Star Wars is really cool, but like these people that will die for like Lucas, I don't get it. Well, I mean, that's probably a shitty analogy, but like people that like are like Star Wars is the coolest shit ever made, and like the whole fucking, what's the newest movie that like nobody liked but was a decent movie?
The Last Jedi?
Was it Last Jedi or is it Force Awakens?
No, Force Awakens was 7.
Well, whatever. Episode 8, everyone's like, it's fucking non-canon, and you made the Asian girl fat. Like, who cares, dude? It's Star Wars. It's a fucking goofy space film. Like, pew 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 pew. The fucking robot's cute and it makes beep boop noises.
Yeah.
That's what Christmas is. It's fucking... It's an excuse to buy and sell shit and hang out with your family. Like, it's not that important.
I mean, I guess. I've never really seen it like that.
I mean, if you're a Christmas aficionado, go ahead, man. Get down with your bad self. But, like, I've never been one to be like, everything must stop and grandma's coming over and she needs to make sure that her seat is fucking, like the National... You know the National Lampoon movie? The fucking...
Yeah.
The Christmas one, like the best one.
Yeah.
Like, that movie's so good because when Chevy Chase loses his mind at the end of the movie, they're all like, he's like, all right, everyone's gonna shut the fuck up and have a good time now, because that's what Christmas becomes for people. It's mandatory fun. It's like communism fun.
I've never seen it like through that lens. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah. It's just kind of always been like a break. Because like,
I guess.
I work myself way too hard. So Christmas is always one of those down times in the year where I can just not think about any of like my other responsibilities. So like I always take it as like a relaxation time. Mm-hmm. It's like vacation that I'm always guaranteed to have.
You're not wrong. I mean, yeah, you could see it like that. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me anymore.
I don't know. The magic kind of dies off as you get older.
Yeah. I don't know. It's if you love Christmas, man. Love it.
I don't love Christmas, but I like Christmas.
No, but I'm saying there's people out there that this is the reason why, like, they go to work in July because they know Christmas time is around the corner. Like,
yeah.
And that's great. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, like if you have that energy, then do it.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah. Like, I save that, all that energy that people have, I save for the next Fallout game.
And you know what? It all explodes all at once.
Yeah, it's just all over my face, neck, and chest.
Jesus. And you're talking about me ruining the children. I don't know, like, there's some good things that come from Christmas.
Yeah, like sales.
People, sales. I mean, like, people are generally more charitable during the holiday season.
Yeah, but that also goes into my whole theory of why it's whack. It's like, why now?
Yeah.
You had 365 days to be cool.
And then you chose the ones where you have no excuse.
Yeah, like people who volunteer at soup kitchens on Thanksgiving.
It's like you're around because it's convenient, but you're not around when it's not.
Yeah, like help
and
out.
I can see that. I can see that.
And you know what? Another thing, like, I don't want to make this the fucking bah humbug show.
Yeah.
But people do shit so other people notice them doing it.
Yeah, like, I totally see that.
It's not so much of like, I'm such a good... It's like, oh, I hung out with my family and I had a great time. It's, I hung out with my family and everybody got a smart TV and a Fitbit and a blowjob and a gram of Coke and 3 hookers. Like, oh my God, chill.
Yeah, like...
You're a good person.
We get it. You have a lot of money.
Yeah, like, who the fuck cares? Go be with your family. And at the same time says, like, I shouldn't even be looking at my phone. Should be with my family. So I get that there's two sides to the coin, but...
Yeah.
Let's talk about some good Christmas shit.
Some good Christmas shit?
Food.
It's
like mini Thanksgiving. Food. Yeah.
I mean, there are some wrong people that have referred to Thanksgiving as the appetizer to Christmas.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't want you around my daughter.
Yeah. I'm sorry
about that. If that's what you're saying.
But...
What, you say that?
No, I said some wrong people say that.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, dude, I don't know if I could do the show with you anymore.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, Christmas is great because it's just Thanksgiving, but you're reminded that you just had Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
So, like,
pretty much.
you get to, like, have all the same, like, savory, like, flavors, like the meats and potatoes and stuffing and all that stuff, or at least in my house, that's how it is. But at the same time, you get those more, like, sweet bits. Like, there's always Christmas cookies.
Yeah, I remember your Christmas Eve party always has some wild shit.
Yeah. Like,
I'd show up and there's just bacon wraps, it's something. And I'm just like,
yeah,
cool.
the
sign me
bacon
up.
wrapped scallops. Yeah. I fuck with that hardcore.
Like, alrighty. I was not expecting it. Just fuck me up with it.
And you're not even a seafood person, but those are good.
Yeah, they are.
I love bacon wrapped scallops. They're like my favorite thing.
What, dude? I was eating like hella ham last year.
Yeah, we always have that the sliced ham.
Yeah, dude. I remember like me and your dad were just we were talking to each other and just grubby ass fingers picking off pieces of ham. It was gross,
But delicious.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. We're having a good time. We're hanging out.
Well, don't you do that thing at the school?
No.
No?
No,
we
I
should probably
used
cut
to.
that out then.
No, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
I used to go and dress up as Santa Claus for the kids, but they haven't asked me to do it in a while.
Yeah, I mean, ever since you started driving that white van, it's been a little bit of a conflict of interest.
I never got it. I just wanted to give some kids candy, so I wrote free candy on the side and hung out by the park. I don't see the problem.
No, but that was like something that was really fucking cool of you.
No, it was cool, and I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, especially when I got to go to the special ed room, those kids lit up.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, they'd just be like, I want to hug Santa Claus, and the teacher would be like, you can't hug Santa Claus, and I'd look at the teacher, I'd be like, bitch,
You
these fucking kids can hug Santa Claus, don't worry.
Yeah, like, I love shit like that. I always loved doing this charity event in my town called Breakfast with Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I mean, I didn't go to it.
I don't know if you ever went to it. But no, it was, the Scouts always, like, hosted it. And it would just be this big thing where, like, you pre-order tickets to have breakfast, like a pancake breakfast. And you can go and your kids get to see Santa and, like, get, like, a stuffed animal that people donate and stuff.
Oh,
it's
that's
like
super tight.
Yeah, it was super tight. Like, I always loved working it because it was like you got to put on a hat and be all goofy and shit and just
That's
like
awesome.
serve people. And like, I was happy to do it because it was basically just the same thing I would do at work, but for fun instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always loved that.
I don't know, man.
It's
There's a real...
still going on.
I'm sorry?
I wonder if they're still doing it. I haven't been home for it in a while.
Oh, dude, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I couldn't
love
even
that.
tell you. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a lot of good that could happen this time of year.
Yeah, there's a lot of giving.
A lot of good.
Yeah.
It's if people choose to take advantage of it or not.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people just make it into a pissing contest, and I hate that.
Yeah. And that's what I don't want to go back to this, but that's what got me out of friggin' Christmas as a kid. Was I realized that it wasn't about being with your family and loving each other and understanding that the time you have together is important because you don't know when it could end.
Yeah.
It's, I got a PlayStation and a fucking Xbox and I got a Switch and a car. Like, dude, who the fuck cares? I got some fresh Jordans. I don't give a fuck. Like,
you also got a dad.
Yeah, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a sappy bitch.
Okay, at least
so,
someone's
like,
saying it.
Yeah, I'm a sappy bitch. So, like, I always get, like, choked up when I see those videos on Facebook of, like, soldiers that come home for Christmas.
Yeah, really?
Like, that shit, like, it rips my heart to shreds because I am an emotional bitch and I love it. But, like, I saw one that, like, I wasn't expecting it. It was just, like, a video on, like, one of those pages. And it was like, oh, look what this kid got for Christmas. It'll bring you to tears. And I was like, man, it must have been a good-ass Xbox. And this box was goddamn huge. I should have suspected it. But it was like a weirdly shaped box. Like, that man was definitely, like, exercising some muscles to be in that box. But then, when the kid opened it, he just, like, fell on the floor and started crying. And I was like, oh, it's gonna be one of these, isn't it? And the guy comes out and picks him up and starts hugging him and shit. It's just, it warmed my cold, gay heart.
See, I don't know. Those videos do nothing for me.
I'm sentimental.
I mean, I didn't have any family in the military, so I guess that could kind of be it.
Oh, me neither, but...
I don't know. It was like, yeah, that's... You know why it doesn't do anything for me, I don't think? Because instead of you spending time with that person and appreciating the time you have with them, that they weren't out in some foreign land getting shot to death, they had the ability to come home, don't put it on Facebook.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't need to know that you're having a good time. The only person who needs to know you're having a good time is yourself.
Yeah, like, appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Bah Humbug Show.
Sorry. I'm a cynical fuck. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I think that Instagram is the worst thing that ever happened to youth culture.
I mean, but you use it.
Yeah, I use it. The first step is admitting you have the problem. Like, I use Instagram and I use it a lot, but at the same time I've realized that it's not something healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, have you ever seen anybody put something on Instagram to say that they were sad unless they were looking for attention?
No.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I never really looked at it like that either.
The only time you're ever going to put anything on Instagram is be like, I bought a car, or I did this, or I did that. Like, good for you, man.
Yeah, like, I put pictures on when I studied abroad, but, like, just because I'm studying abroad. It was beautiful.
But, like, if you ever had a week where you just couldn't get out of bed and you didn't eat properly because you were so depressed for some reason, whatever it may be, you never fucking put that on there. You never want to show people what your life really is going on.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess it's this, like, quest to portray that you're happy.
Yeah, like,
on the internet. Yeah.
Why are we lying to ourselves and to other people? Like, why do we think it's so important to lie to the people around us?
I don't know. Some people, I guess, just can't deal with the hard emotions.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It just got me fucked up. Just like, if we could just admit to each other that we're not happy all the time.
Because that's human. Not everyone's always happy all the time.
Like, I don't ever go on Facebook, ever, right?
Yeah.
And if I ever do, it's always just like I said before, it's moms who just want to do nothing but drink wine and post Minion memes and are in loveless marriages and don't want to talk about what their actual life is like.
At the same time, you would probably critique them for making it everyone's business anyway.
No, I definitely would, because there's a subtle art to doing it.
I suppose. Yeah, actually, you're right.
If you go on nonstop and be like, oh my god, I hate everything, I'm miserable, all right, shut the fuck up, you want attention.
Yeah,
but if you're on there and
Tammy.
you're like, I'm so happy, I have everything I've ever wanted, my man's got a 9-inch dick and makes $33,000 a year more than I do, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, that's no one's goddamn business.
Exactly. It's no one's goddamn business either way, but if you balance out and go, today I had a really good day, and you follow it up the next day with, today I had a really shitty day. That's human.
Thank you for that insight to your life. Thank you for letting me in.
Like, yeah, like, don't put, like, oh my god, today was nothing but fucking blowjobs and rainbows. And then, like, the next day is even more blowjobs and rainbows. And
it's
the
not
day
always
after...
blowjobs and rainbows.
Exactly. Sometimes it's a fucking, it's a fucking shitty hand job that you gotta pay for.
Isn't that just the metaphor for life?
Life is just a shitty hand job you have to pay for, yeah. Welcome to the most happy episode of Atomic Radio Hour we've ever done. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I mean, it's interesting to kind of like talk about like complex issues, though.
Yeah, I don't think I mean, this might make me sound like a hypocrite, but I don't think the Christmas episode is the time to do it.
I guess you're right. Do you want to talk about something happier?
Sure. There was an earthquake today in Geneva. No, I'm joking.
I am quite excited for Christmas.
Yeah, let's hear why.
Because I get to come home and see my friend.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
You, dingus.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't consider us friends.
We're more like business partners at this point.
We're cordial.
We have amicable relations.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to come home and play Keyforge because I really want to play it. You're hyping this card game up.
Okay, you want to hear some shit?
Yes, I do.
Some shit?
I know nothing about this game, so you need to keep it in simplest terms.
Okay. Let me just crack out my knuckles to explain the story.
All right.
This past Saturday, a week ago, right?
Yes.
Special guest Kyle and I went to the card shop to jump into a Keyforge tournament, a sealed Keyforge tournament, which means they give you the pack, you don't know anything about what's about to happen, And you just get into it.
Okay.
So, I get my pack, and I wore my lucky underwear. I'm going to just say that right the fuck now. I wore my lucky
he
underwear.
is sentimental, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry?
You're sentimental, too.
What do you mean? You don't have lucky underwear?
Absolutely not.
You don't have lucky underwear?
No. All of my underwear are equally garbage.
Really?
They are just ass holsters.
Nah, dude, I got lucky underwear. When I drove to Atlanta,
Yeah?
I wore them motherfuckers going. I wore those motherfuckers coming back. Like, I have lucky underwear.
Cool. I'm glad.
So I throw my lucky underwear and I'm like, oh, I got this shit. Like, I wasn't like over confident, but I'm like, hell yeah, I'm about to make this shit rock. And we got there, and Kyle and I were there, like, especially because Kyle and I were there like 4 or 5 hours before the tournament went. So we're just sitting there playing hands after hand after hand and shit. We get our packs, and I open the pack up, and I got like a stupid rare card, like an absolutely ridiculous rare card. It's called a Maverick, where it's supposed to be like a card that's like, if you've ever played Magic for like blue, like a blue card, like a monster. Well, that would only be blue, but that doesn't happen like that. Like, imagine like a blue land, right?
Yeah.
But it's for the red house.
So, like, it has, like...
Okay, you've played Hearthstone, right?
Yeah, of course.
Imagine a paladin card, but you could play it for a hunter.
Oh, God, dude.
Yeah.
That seems really strong.
Yeah, so it's for...
Or, like, having priest cards in a freaking Gul'dan deck.
Pretty much.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. It's I have a hunter's card for a, like a warrior deck.
Ooh.
And it's stupid rare, and it was the first time in the shop one of those was opened.
Oh, cool. So you kind of, like, were shared in that big experience.
Yeah, and I didn't know you were allowed to look at your cards, like, once you were given the pack. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to look at them. And I was like, oh, you know what, I'll just look and see if I have a Maverick. And I opened the pack, and I saw the Maverick logo. And I ran over to this dude, Susan, and I was like, yo, Sue. He's like, what's up, dude? I was like, yo, I got a Maverick. He's like, fuck you. No, you didn't. And I was like, yeah, check it out. And, like, it's $10 to get in, right?
Yeah.
So special guest Kyle paid for himself, and as a Christmas present, bought a pack for Steven.
Okay, yeah.
Out of 12 people, I came in 10th. I might have got a rare card, but I'm not good with my deck.
Hey, that's fine. I mean, I'm sure you'll learn to be better.
Yeah, and if I don't, I'm just going to sell it because I can get a couple extra bucks because of the rare card.
True.
Kyle didn't do great. I'm not going to say how he went, but he didn't do phenomenally. And Steven didn't fucking pay for a goddamn thing. Didn't pay to get there. Didn't pay for this fucking pack. Came in first.
No fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, he came in first, and the first place prize was two packs, a full Shakur.
A whole Shakur.
Yeah. And
so he left there with 3 packs and didn't spend a dime.
Yeah, didn't spend a fucking dime.
Damn, dude.
Like,
I guess luck was on his side.
Yeah, it really, really was. Like, I went to Steven's house the other day. I was in town. I was like, ah, fuck it, I'll stop by for a few minutes. And I played a quick hand with him with that deck that he won with, and he fucking spanked me in minutes.
Really? Is it a good, powerful deck?
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous what the deck can do. Like, he has so much board control.
Like, I'm not sure how, like, the board actually works for this game. So, like, I guess I'll figure that out in time.
Like, you have 36 cards.
Ooh, small deck.
Yeah. And it's 12 from each house, and there's 3 houses. And at one point, he had 18 creatures or monsters or enemies that could attack on the field.
Jesus, that seems like a lot.
That's fucking, like... Yeah, it's more than a third. More than a third of his deck was on the field.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
So, man, that seems really cool. I'm really excited to play.
Yeah. I don't want to make this the Keyforge and fucking Bad Vibes podcast, but...
But I mean, like, shit happens. At least something that it's, like, fun. And
oh, dude, I haven't once played a hand and been like, I'm not having fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because there are so many card games that just don't do that. Like, some of them are just Magic. Work. Yeah, Magic feels like work to play for me.
Yeah, Magic is 60 hours of building a deck and paying $700 and then
losing.
Yeah, and then losing because the guy across the way from you has a $4,000 deck.
Yeah, I mean, like, if people like to play Magic, awesome. Like, I had some parts where I really like to play Magic, but, like, it's just not something I can keep up with.
Yeah, it's not for me, to be completely honest.
I mean, everybody has tastes. Like, I really like Hearthstone, too, but that's another thing that just became a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, because they were putting out expansions, and
Yeah.
it's cool that it's free, but you have to buy packs if you want to play it seriously.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks. With
Yeah.
this one, it seems like you can be at any kind of skill level and any, like, level, and you can just go in with a pack and actually do decent.
You could literally spend $10, or in Steven's case, nothing at all, and be fine.
That's cool. I think it's a
Yeah.
much better level playing field that way.
And people, like, there was a dude in the shop who's like, you want to play this fucking kids game? It's like, dude, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like, people are having fun. Why you gotta be that guy who's like, oh, they're having fun?
Yeah. No fun allowed.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that fucking meme where it's like...
The little robot with the sign?
No. It's the people that are... It's like 3 people or 4 people playing a video game, and one guy's like, this is bad, right?
Yeah.
And they just ignore him, and then he's like, stop having fun!
Yeah, that was floating around when 76 was released.
Yes, it was. How do you feel about these whole lunchbox thing?
I haven't been playing recently because finals, so I don't know anything about them. In fact, I only heard about them today.
Apparently, I don't know if this is true, and I'll deal with everything that they're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to make a better experience. Fine, I'll deal with it. I haven't played in a while either. I've been very, very busy, but they've nerfed pretty much everything, XP, damage, everything. And apparently, I don't know if it's true or not, they've added lunchboxes, and they're going to add XP modifiers and damage boosts, making the game pay to win. I don't know if this is true. This is only the rumor and speculation that I've heard. But if they make the game pay to win, I'm out. I'm totally out.
Yeah, that seems like a bad move.
It was fun while it lasted, and now it's fucking gone. And I'm not saying that this is like what's going to happen. I'm not saying that I'm out right now. I'm not saying that it's totally garbage. But if you flip it, like if you flip the script on us and tell us like, oh, check this out, now it's pay to win. We just made Warframe. You ever played Warframe?
No.
Warframe's ass. Warframe is the definition of pay to win. Because it's like, yeah, you can forge all this shit, but it takes 30 real-time hours to do the basic shit. Like, okay, and they could have changed that. I don't know. Like, I haven't played Warframe since probably when it came out, but I ain't playing that shit again.
Yeah, I, like, really never got into it.
But if you really flip on us and you fucking take advantage of us like that, like, fucking, the bag is one thing. I don't give a fuck about the bag.
Yeah.
Whatever, I'll get my free bag and it'll be tight and I'll never use it. It'll sit in the plastic on my shelf, and if it fucking accrues some sort of money, I'll sell it off if I really, really need it. Whatever, fine, great, sure, great. But if you fucking flip on us like that, like...
That seems dirty.
Yeah, like, let's be honest, dude. I don't really think video games are going to be around in this capacity in, like, 15 years.
I beg to differ.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything's fucking pay to win. Like, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
What do you think the number one thing a video game should do is?
Video games should make you feel a sense of joy and fun.
Thank you. Fun, right?
Yeah.
The first thing a video game should accomplish is for you to have fun.
Yes.
I've been trying...
And to whatever fun means to you, that's different for some people.
No, fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to play Red Dead again.
Yes.
I've been trying to get into it, and I'm like, I really fucking want to like this game. Like, I'm sitting there playing it going, I want to like this. I want to fucking like this, and I can't. Like, it's not a fun game.
Why don't you think so?
It's just because it's so fucking monotonous.
That's fair.
Like, there's so many little things about it. Like, there's... You can find these... Like, if you help a homeless man out, he'll tell you about, like, a room that they're playing cards in, right?
Yeah.
So I just did this. You go in the room, and the total amount of money that you can get is like, I want to say maybe $100, right?
Is that a lot in that game?
Not really, but it's cool. You get to rob these people. Here's $100, and you're on your way, right?
Yeah.
There is no way for the cops to not show up. So I just got $100, but because I didn't get out of there fast enough, I had to kill a couple cops before I had a chance to hide. My bounty is up to $90, is up to $140. All the money I just made is gone because I have to pay off. Like, I can't go back into town if I don't pay off my thing. Like, That's not fun. And then there's like little side quests you can do. Like I just did one where you have to chase this like little person through the woods, and there's nothing you can do. I could be right next to him and I can't capture him. He just poofs away. And then there's like a spot where it's like, just check the three clouds of smoke to see if he's in there. And I'm like, I know he's not going to be in any of them. And I'm running through, I'm playing the game going, this isn't fun. A game, I think the game's number one concern should be to be fun.
And from a theory standpoint, that is the point. It is to have fun.
And I'm just not having fun. I don't think the game is fun. I think the game is boring, and I think it's monotonous. I don't like little shit about it. I don't like how when I get to camp, I can't fucking run.
Yeah, I did notice that when I was playing it.
Like, let me run in my camp. What is it? And me in the camp is just, here, where's my controller? It's just this. I don't know if my mic is picking it up, but it's this.
It is, yeah.
Because how can I get out of here faster? I don't know, dude. It's just a lot of that game. Like, it's just boring. It's just a fucking boring game. There's like, oh, it's the biggest world we've ever made in any video game ever. Take Super Mario World and times that by Fallout 3, and then take the square root of Skyrim and apply it to fucking Just Cause 4. And that's the size of fucking Red Dead 2. Great. But you know what? You know what the worst part of Red Dead 1 is?
What?
Mexico. You know why? Because there's nothing to fucking do. It's nothing but barren wasteland. You know what all of Red Dead 2 is? Fucking Mexico. It's just barren land. And yeah, it's cool. It's neat to look at. It's like looking at a fucking Windows screensaver. But, like...
That's not necessarily engaging.
Yeah, there's nothing engaging about a land formation. I'd go live in Arizona if I wanted to look at land formations.
Yeah, or just look out your window.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I want to have fun. And I'm at a certain point where none of my guns feel like they're doing anything. Like, I'm shooting dudes in the shoulder. It's 1899. I'm shooting you in the shoulder with a gun, with a Smith & Wesson pistol. Like people died because they had an ingrown toenail back then. I'm shooting you in the fucking shoulder. You're dead.
Or at least go down.
Yeah, like I'm shooting them and they're like stumbling and like getting back up. Like I put a whole fucking 6 shots into a guy and he like didn't die. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I guess part of that is just like game balance with like how weapons need to be powerful for certain leveled enemies and stuff like that. So like realistic guns in games, I feel like wouldn't be fun.
See, I disagree with the new Red Dead.
I mean, in that sense, that seems a little bit like that. It's kind of like in Fallout 3, how you shoot someone in the head and they don't die.
Yeah, but you know what? You want to make Red Dead a game where I have to fucking bathe and eat? Make it so when I shoot somebody in the head, they're dead.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
You know what I mean? Make it where if I shoot somebody from, like, the nipples up, they're going down.
Yeah, I can definitely see that in a game that's trying to paint realism. I think I really need to judge it for myself. Like, I still haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, which is fine. When you get there, play it and let me know what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else that you'd like to talk about, sir?
I don't know, man. I want to talk about something that isn't a total fucking downer.
A total downer? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody.
This episode should be called the worst Christmas episode ever.
Yeah, just...
I don't know. Not a total downer. For those of you that are listening, finals are probably over. So any of those school-oriented people... congratulations on making it through your exams. I told you could do it. Actually, I didn't, but I thought you could. Anything good in the world for Vince right now?
I don't know, man. That just seems like a loaded question.
Yeah, it is a loaded question, but like sometimes loaded questions have interesting answers.
I don't know. There's not like anything bad going on. I couldn't say. I don't know. I'm kind of just ready for fucking. I'm ready for this year to be over. Yeah,
kind of an arbitrary fresh start, you know?
Yeah, just like, let's get it over with. I just want to get my paycheck for the new year so the government can fucking take out the money for the privilege of working. And I can and I can just get to work and, you know, I wake up every morning and I'm like, good morning, gamers, let's get this bread.
Ouch.
You know, because that's the fucking hit meme right now, right?
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't really have anything, like, on my mind. I don't really think I have anything on my plate right now, either. Just get through Christmas. Get through get through New Year's, and then go from there. I mean, we're going to work on some stuff for the show while you're home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So, speaking of keeping your ears peeled, we've got some wonderful content for you this week.
I like it. It's all right.
I really like it. I think it's funny. We have the illustrious Nuclear Family is back with a Christmas special, extra long edition. It is great. No matter what Vince says in the next 5 minutes, it is great. And I think it's funny.
I hate everything that I work hard on because it's, it's the point of, when you work on something and you're like, I'm super proud of this, and it comes out and you're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I mean, you've never worked on a project and you're like, this is awful, and everyone else around you loves it.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, so I showed it to you and I was just like, I'm not a fan, but we listened to it together and it was great.
Yeah, I had a hearty chuckle.
So I wrote it a few weeks ago, and then I voiced it and I edited it all together and I put some sound effects and shit on it. So it's there. I hope you guys like it.
Chucked those sound effects and shit right on it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, put them anywhere.
Well, before we get to that awesome content, where can our wonderful viewers find the stream today?
Oh, the stream. You'll be able to find it. Let me pull up the exact link. You can find it at www.twitch.tv/Atomic Radio Hour. Again, that's www.twitch.tv/Atomic Radio Hour. Twitch.tv/Atomic Radio Hour. 5
and we're
o'clock.
Going live at 5 o'clock, yeah.
5 o'clock we're shooting for.
That's Eastern Standard
yeah.
for all you people elsewhere.
I don't know if we'll be on at that time. We most likely will be. If anything, stay glued to our Twitter, which is at Atomic Radio Hour. Again, that's at Atomic Radio Hour.
Can I hit them with one?
Time. Yeah, go ahead.
That'd be at Atomic Radio Hour.
You could find us there. It'll be all our updates.
That's all good and fresh, but where can they find just you if they have a bone to pick with you?
Just me. If you want to tweet at me and tell me how wrong I am for not enjoying Christmas because I'm an adult, you can find me on Twitter at... I was going to give the show's name. Sorry, I'm a little out of it. You can find me on Twitter at, all capitals, _Boogans. That's at _Boogans. At _Boogans. And my friend, what about yourself? If people want to be on your side and talk to you about how great Christmas is and how much they enjoy an Irish breakfast.
Yes, tell me about it. You can find me at Declan_Bean. I'll give it to you again. Declan_Bean.
Hold on. I want you to give it to me a third time, but I want you to do it slower and happier and with your mouth open.
Did you get that?
No, wait, you didn't do it. You did it with your mouth open, but you didn't do it happier.
Oh, you're right. That'd be at Declan_Bean.
Awesome. You have any final remarks, my friend?
I do have some final remarks. Join our Discord for some holiday cheer.
Please
and
do.
Also some very good custom emojis.
Yeah.
And please enjoy your holiday season.
Yeah. Fuck Christmas.
A special feeling is starting to brew in the cooling, calming air. A special togetherness without worry or despair. A familiar feeling that most have come to share. And as the seasons change in the world of yore, it should not be a task and should not be a chore. But young Abby is seeing times change and is feeling a bore. To get out of bed and spread a cheer, she truly is not quite so sure. So we join the Simmons family around the dinner table with their breakfast platter, with young Abby trying to figure out what is the matter.
Morning, Abby. Did you sleep well?
Morning, Mama. Yeah, I slept pretty well, I guess. How about yourself?
Yeah, but nothing'll beat the old Sleep King that we had from 200 years ago.
Mom, did we forget anything recently?
Oh, did I leave the laundry outside again?
No, I just feel as if I forgot something important.
Well, if it was important, then it'll come back to you sooner or later. Morning, girls. How's my favorite ladies?
Oh, just peachy.
Just fine. Glad to hear it. What's for breakfast, Ma? I have some opossum bacon and grits. I know they're your favorite. Well, hot dog.
Hey, Pops, can I ask you a question?
Well, sure thing, Sweet Pea. What's your troubles?
Do you feel like we forgot something?
Did I forget to put pants on again this morning?
No, Dad, I feel like I forgot something. Like I had an assignment for school or something.
Well, Abigail, I'd love to help you do some sleuthing. So what's the case, detective?
The case of the missing mystery, my dear Watson.
Well, where could we start?
Let's start from the beginning. What day of the week is it?
It's a Saturday.
And what day is it?
It's the 24th.
And what month are we in?
December. Wow, I am exhausted. Feel like we made a ton of progress so far.
No, Dad, that's just a way to warm up. You know, to get our brains ready and get all the juices flowing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Abigail. You think maybe we should make some snacks while we work on this mystery?
I don't think that's a bad idea. But we need to focus.
Dang, I really just am in the mood for some cookies.
Wait. Cookies.
Should we try to make some?
December. Cookies. I can feel it right on the tip of my tongue. What am I missing?
Oh, baby girl, look outside. It's starting to snow.
Snow.
You gonna go out and play in the snow with the fellas?
No, Watson. I think I figured it out. Think about it. It's December 24th. It's colder outside, to the point where it started to snow. And you want to make cookies. Do you know what that means?
I'm ready for hibernation.
No, Pops. It's Christmas.
Oh, baby, I forgot all about Christmas time.
We haven't had a real Christmas in years.
Yeah, we probably haven't celebrated since at least 2109.
Yeah. I bet the fellas never even heard of Christmas.
Well, Sweet Pea, I'm gonna make some Christmas cookies.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go out for a while and see what the fellas are up to, and then I'll just wander on back.
Okay, baby doll, be safe.
Make sure you wear a jacket, Abigail.
So off she was, in the brisk winter air, hoping to find Jimmy with Yuletide news to share of how the seasons change people from great to grand. She had herself a plan to spread the good word to everyone, be it woman, child, or man.
Oh, Jimmy, it's the best. You eat cookies all day, and you listen to special radio shows, and you play in the snow, and we sing special songs.
Oh boy, all in one day?
Well, normally there's like 3 weeks or more leading up to it, and everyone gets all dressed up and shares special stories.
Whoa, Abby, this is starting to sound like a lot.
No, Jimmy, it's the most wonderfulest time of the year. Everyone comes together, and we love each other, and forget about our differences, and why we fight, and think about why we're happy to be around each other, and that to make a human connection is really special, because the time we spend with each other is important, because we never know when all of it could end.
Well, what's your favorite part of this whole Christmas thing?
Well, it was probably waking up early on Christmas morning and opening presents and looking at the surprised looks on everybody's faces as they got exactly what they asked for.
Wait, gifts are involved?
Oh, Jimmy, I'm telling you, it's the most wonderfulest time of the year to be around the ones that you love. Christopher.
I'm sorry, who?
He's my brother. Remember I told you that he remembers more of the before than I do?
Oh, yeah, you had mentioned him before.
I haven't seen him in such a long time. I wonder if he remembers Christmas. Jimmy, let's just head home. My dad's making cookies. He can tell you more about it.
So off they went back to the house with spirits quite low, hoping that Abby's father Vug would have some Christmas stories in tow. As they entered the dwelling, Jimmy was smelling the cookies and sweets. They were in for a treat, as Vug began to proclaim where all of this Christmas once came.
Wait. So you're telling me that some Jewish kid is born, and then we celebrate it by making food and giving each other presents?
It's like one big old birthday party.
Well, kinda. Christmas is all about being with one another, remembering what family is and why you love them. Now, don't get me wrong, presents is great, but nothing's better than time spent with those you love.
Christopher.
Oh, sweet pea, I'm sure wherever Chris is, he's safe.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
We don't. You're right. But we can't live in constant fear for him.
Excuse me, Mr. Simmons, could you tell me a little bit about Chris? Abby doesn't really like to talk about him.
Well, Jimbo, Chris was a good kid. He had his demons.
One year, we fly in an old burlap sack and rigged it together with some rope and put milk and cookies in the middle of it. It was a way to catch Santa. We had no clue what we would have done if we would have caught him, but we thought we had a pretty solid plan. Another year for Christmas, Christopher and I waited up all night for midnight so we could open our presents at 12:01. So we had this big plan to eat a ton of cookies, and we would have enough sugar in us to stay awake for that long. After eating almost all the cookies my mom had made, 4 dozen worth, we crashed on the sofa around 9:30-ish, I think, and woke up on Christmas morning and my mom handed me a warm glass of hot chocolate and some cookies that she had hidden away, saying Merry Christmas. I woke up Christopher. We dove right into those wrapped gifts. I don't even remember what the presents were that year, but I remember Christopher. I remember Mom. I remember Dad.
Is Santa the Jewish kid?
I'll tell you about it another time, Jimbo.
I'm just afraid that I'll forget. Forget everything. People call it the before time like it happened a bajillion years ago. But to me it feels like yesterday. I'm afraid that I'll forget how magic Christmas used to feel. The magic of waking up early to be with everybody. That magical warmth I felt at dinner on Christmas Eve.
Magic. Oh, sweet pea. Stay right there. So, last time I was in D.C., I ran into this fella, real nice guy. He was a ghoul from New York. Remember we went to New York that one time, baby? We went there on vacation. We drove there from Pittsburgh. Well, I met this guy. His name was Roy or Ron or something, and he tried selling me this hat. And he told me this was a special hat. Oh, here it is. He told me there's a little bit of magic in this hat here, baby girl.
No, Dad, that's just a regular old newsboy.
No, I know. I know what it looks like. But he told me there's a ton of magic left here in this here hat.
Pops, you might have been had.
Well, if you don't believe me, fine. Jimbo, why don't you take the hat?
Sure thing, Mr. S. It sure is a nice looking hat.
No, he gave it to me first.
Do you feel it yet?
No, it just feels like a hat.
Well, why don't you go outside and play in the snow before it gets dark?
All right, Jimmy, let's go.
Take some cookies with you, baby. Take a few extra for Jimmy, huh?
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, thanks, Mr. S.
Come on, Jimmy, let's go to the park.
Huh. Looks like it stopped snowing.
Oh, yeah. I guess it kinda has.
So, Abby, what do you want to do?
I don't care, Jimmy, whatever.
Want to play Silver Shroud and the Mistress of Mystery again?
I don't know, we always play that.
Well, do you want to go swing for a bit? You like swinging.
I'm not so sure.
How about Hunt the Mutant?
There's only 2 of us, and it's gonna take forever to round up all the fellas. And plus, fuck Big Mike.
Yeah, fuck Big Mike.
I don't know, Jimmy.
Well then, Abby, it's your choice, I guess.
I don't really want to do anything. I kinda just want to sit inside by the fire, but I can't because this house doesn't have a fireplace. It's not like I want to walk by the stream because it's too cold to be there. I don't want to be hit in the face with a snowball, so I don't want to have a snowball fight and we just make a snowman because that's all that there is to really do. I mean, it's the only thing that's gonna really... Wait. Jimmy.
Wait, what's wrong? You right?
A snowman.
A snowman? All right, let's get started then.
Jimmy, we gotta make him 3 parts tall.
Abby, it stopped snowing.
We gotta get a carrot or something for the nose.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you, but it has stopped snowing.
Oh, we could use old shotgun shells for the eyes.
Abby, It has stopped snowing.
Oh, Jim. I didn't even notice. Well, dang. What do you want to do now?
Well, we could use those old raider parts.
You mean all of those arms and legs and rib cages and whatnot?
And how?
It's gonna be the best snow and parts man ever.
It seems as if Christmas has finally come. A holiday dictated to be good or bad based on your income. Because you can't be happy without the loaf of bread and not just a crumb.
Excuse me, Jimmy, what the hell are you doing?
I was singing.
No, I saw that. Why?
Abby, to be honest, I'm not really sure. I just felt real happy and filled with what I guess Christmas spirit.
So you break into song and dance?
I wasn't dancing.
Not yet, you weren't.
Jesus, Jimmy, what the fuck was that? Well, it seems as if Abby has finally found a scrap of the spirit, and isn't it great to finally hear it? Jimmy and Vug were afraid that they would never ever see it. Now they're making an amalgamated snowman, and they have a very loose plan. Here, stick this arm there, and a leg here. Use that old doormat. That isn't that queer. Is that a license plate? Yeah, okay, fine. Stick it here. Half a cat, put it there. After 20 minutes of assembly, Abby started to get trembly with anticipation, for it was done. For the first time in this destroyed nation, she felt home once more. Or did she?
And there. He's finished.
Wow, he's definitely built.
Ain't he a beaut, Jim?
That's one way to put it. Oh, Ab, what's wrong?
It's just not the same, Jimmy. It's just not the same.
Yeah, I get it, kid.
Let's go home. I think I'm gonna call it an early night.
And just as she was ready to give in and call it a night, without hesitation and without a fight, she took off that old newsy hat and placed it on the snowman with such might. As she whispered Merry Christmas and was ready to head home out of sight, but there must have been some actual magic in that old cap Vug gave her, for her Christmas was about to have a little extra flavor.
Abby! Come on, Jimmy, let's just head home.
No, Abby, the snowman,
As
look!
she turned back to look at her creation, she saw the most unholy abomination in all of damnation.
Happy. Oh my god.
Oh, Jimmy, it's a Christmas miracle.
If that's what you want to call it.
The amount of insufferable pain that I'm in. One of my eyes is super glued shut. There's a scrotum stapled to my forehead and chin. Oh my god, why is there a license plate inside of my clavicle? Is there a cat in my anus? Who put a cat in my anus? Oh my god, there is a hand in my stomach. I don't know whose hand it is or who put it there. Oh my god. Oh god, there's splinters everywhere. There's splinters everywhere. My tongue has been replaced with the stomach of a gerbil. Oh my god. I'm in so much pain. I want to die. Oh my god.
Alright, Jim, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I was starting to think the same thing.
So, are you gonna do something?
Wait, why do you want me to do something?
Well, yeah.
Oh my god.
Fucking why me?
Well, I don't know what to do.
And you think I do?
Well, I sure as shit don't.
Well, maybe we should just leave it here and it'll fix itself.
I'm not so sure, Jimmy. He sounds like he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, he's in pain. We put a cat in his anus.
There's a large stick over there. Grab it and hit him till he stops yelling.
You want me to beat it to death?
He's not people. Just finish it off.
Fucking all right.
A bottle where my penis once was. Oh, hello. I am currently dying.
Look, man, don't make this weird.
I'm so... Oh, sweet merciful God, thank you.
Please stop speaking.
Please, harder. I wish for the sweet release that is death. The cat in my anus is trying to escape.
Thank you so much.
All right, Abby. He's dead. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, Abby, you're welcome, but I don't want to talk about what just happened.
No. Thank you for today.
Oh, no, you don't have to thank me.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Abigail Simmons.
Merry Christmas, Jimmy Smith.
From all of us here at Atomic Radio Hour, happy holidays.
Atomic Radio Hour Podcast.